Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to a brand new video for today. So in this video, this is a what if video. So what I'm going to say is for what if Big Finish animated all of their stories in the monthly range and out of the box sets, so they can be released onto DVD and Blu-ray collection. Now, admittedly, you're going to be probably going, what do you mean by this, Paul? So I'm going to say this in what I think they should really do. Yes, there are people out there that doesn't like to sit down and listen to Doctor Who audios. I've got a few friends that are one of them. Even though Big Finish has done stuff with the missing stories that were actually cancelled during introduction and stuff. So the thing is, I was thinking, what if all of the Big Finish stories that is out there been animated and released into the DVD and Blu-ray collection? If they do this, yes, you most probably have more adventures with the past Doctors. Say, if they animate all the Tom Baker stuff, which is a bit random because he's got stuff in between seasons. Out of his 7 seasons, so he's got random stories. I mean, they've done CD adventures with Leela, so they can actually, if they're going to animate them, they have to be somewhere in between 14 and 15. With Romana 1, they have to animate it somewhere in between season 16 and Destiny of the Daleks, and they get the regeneration in with Romana at that point. Liana Ward, the stories are done with Liana Ward and Tom Baker, most probably animated in between 17 and 18. So you can either have it like that and then release them in box sets, say Doctor Who, the Tom Baker audio adventures in full animation, and then imagine having it in the collection range like this and have a big picture of Tom with his companions and say it Doctor Who Big Finish, the Tom Baker run. And then for Peter Davison, do exactly the same. Have Doctor Who, the Peter Davison adventures on Big Finish animated. And then say, has all his stories from the monthly range. And then for stuff that comes in the box sets, I think that would be personally. And imagine having the audio, imagine having the amazing animation for the multi-Doctor stories. I mean, you got, at the end, that would be pretty good as an animation. You can actually put that in for a multi-Doctor special. Or Out of Time 1 and 2 with the 10th Doctor meeting up with the 4th Doctor, which is a really good audio. I have listened to it. I absolutely do like it. Tom Baker is my favourite Doctor. David Tennant is my least favourite Doctor. So in a way, it's got my favourite with my least favourite. And to be honest, Tom Baker nails it to the teeth. And of course, with Out of Time 2, you have the 10th Doctor with the 5th Doctor reunited after Time Crash. So that'd be a good way to animate as well. Also, you have some other good stories out there, like Out of Time 3, which is the 10th Doctor bumping into the 6th Doctor, which I think that would be a bit interesting, really, listening to Colin Baker talk to David Tennant's Doctor. What on earth are you wearing? Really? You look like a multi-claimbo. Yeah? And you're wearing a suit, for God's sake. What am I wearing there? You can just imagine Colin Baker's Doctor's talking to Tennant about his dress sense, and the 10th Doctor talking to the 6th Doctor about his dress sense. I can just imagine it. It'd be pretty funny. That's another idea I thought they could animate. Also, for the stories that were cancelled by the BBC and, of course, picked up by Big Finish, I hope they could actually animate them and release them onto DVD and Blu-ray so viewers can enjoy them. For the 6th Doctor, you have the Ultimate Evil, which is the missing story from the original season 23 that was cancelled. They can actually animate that. Also animate the Hallows of Time, Mission to Maglos, and the Nightmare Fair. Then you got some stories from season 23. And if you put in different ones that have been animated, like the First Sontarans or Power Play and the Guardians of Theodicy, that would be another interesting way. Even with the 7th Doctor, for his missing stories for the original season 27 that I had planned, like Earth Aid, Animal Control, of the animal crime of the century. And Finos, when you see Ace become a Time Lord, that would be really, really interesting. Have Ace's last story with the 7th Doctor on in animation, so you can actually add it after survival. It's a good way to do it in a way. I do think having some stories like animated from Big Finish into the DVD range with the CD with the what am I saying? With the DVDs, it'd be interesting to see them like Big Finish going to the BBC. Oh, I've got a deal for you. What's that? We would like to animate our stories, every single one, including the ones with the War Doctor, John Hurt, and we would like you to release them onto DVD in your DVD range. If you say thank you to us, we will put half the money towards it. That's the one thing I think that Big Finish will need to do. Go up to the BBC, offer them a deal, saying they want to animate their stories they've done for Doctor Who, and bing bam boom, you can have them animated and released onto DVD, and you can actually put them into the Doctor's orders as well, like you do with the DVD range. Imagine having Big Finish CDs in with the DVD range. It'd be very interesting to see that, wouldn't it? If you think about it carefully. If you think about having all of the stories animated from each Doctor, say for the Time War, like the War Doctor, Casualties of War, which is the 4th box set. Imagine having all those 3 stories onto DVDs in animation. And they can actually release it one by one. With the other box sets as well. Even with the 8th Doctor, like the Time War 1, have that box set and Time War 2, Time War 3 and Time War 4 in animation. Then you can slot it in with the 8th Doctor. It means the 8th Doctor then will have more DVDs and more Blu-rays into his range as the Doctor. That way people can actually see what his Doctor's up to, what he's been up to after the TV movie before Night of the Doctor. Or you can just animate them and release a big box set saying Doctor Who, the 8th Doctor box set. On the collection, Doctor Who, the collection, the 8th Doctor box set. With the 8th Doctor having the TV movie in that box set. And having animation of his stories from... Imagine all of his stories on CD put onto animation. And then released all in one box set on Blu-ray. People will love that. Have the whole... And then add the Doctor Who, the collection, the War Doctor range. And then go to Series 1, 2, 3 and 4. Even with the stuff they're doing with the 9th Doctor. Imagine having that in animation. And bringing it out onto Doctor Who, the collection range. Now, I actually do think they will start bringing out Modern Who in the collection range. I actually do think that. So, would actually look a bit stupid because they're actually calling it Doctor Who The Collection. So they might actually call it Doctor Who The Collection Series 1 with Heckelson, or Series 4. Add the specials into it. And then you've got Series 4 and then Series 5 with Matt Smith, and then Series 8 with Capaldi. Imagine that in Doctor Who The Collection range. So that way you can actually have all of the Doctors lined up. Say when they get around to the 60s, have William Hartnell there. And then go Troughton, Pertwee, Baker, Davison, McCoy, McGann, Hurt. And then jump into Heckelson, Tennant, Smith and Capaldi. And then Whittaker. Imagine their run in Doctor Who The Collection range. I really think that'd be another good way to do it. So anyway, I actually do think Big Finish will earn a lot of profit if they animate their stories they've done for Doctor Who. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think the BBC should go to the... Do you think... Let me try that again, sorry. Do you think Big Finish should actually go up to the BBC and saying, I want to put some money towards these to have our stories animated of Doctor Who and put onto DVD and Blu-ray in the collection range? Let me know what you think of what I've just discussed. Please do like, subscribe and share, and I hope you enjoy this video. And I really want to have this video shared a lot, because this is, if the BBC can actually see this and see that people like me want to have their Big Finish stories animated and released into the DVD range, I think they will earn a lot of profit with that. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I'm going to be travelling in my TARDIS now, so you will see me at some point in the future.